Hey, what's up guys, it's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back in again with this new meta minor poison deck that is currently the best giant deck in Clash Royale. The defenses are rock solid with this deck. With the Goblin Cage, if your opponent's got Earthquake Hog Rider, they'll never be able to break through that, and the Electro Wizard plus Skeletons and the knockback of Log. This deck is all about counter pushing, so if you defend with an Electro Wizard or a Night Witch or even a Goblin Cage, and then you dish out a giant and a minor in front of that, you can get so much damage. And if you're not able to finish off the game with big giant counter pushes, you're going to be able to win the game with minor poison and log. This is currently one of the safest decks in the game. It is the best giant deck that I've played in Clash Royale in a fat minute. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance. And a huge shout out to all of you guys that are using creator code SirTag in any Supercell game. All money made from creator code SirTag goes directly back into improving the channel. So it's going into the overlays, the iPads, the cameras, everything that we're doing, guys. I can't wait to keep growing the channel. So thank you guys that are supporting me. It means a lot. So we're going to go for a Night Witch here when we see Barbarian. We're going to shut that down, make sure it doesn't get a single hit on our tower. You cannot defile our sacred shrine, sir. Get out of here with those thoughts. Please do not try to stop this miner. Oh, he's going to try to. We were not able to kill the Electro Wizard. I repeat, the Electro Wizard is reigning supreme in the face of adversity at 1 HP. So we need to go in for a cage here. Then I need to go in for skeletons on top of the Electro so we can finish it off finally. One of the little areas is going to die, but, you know, he fought for a noble cause. So he's going to continue to spam me like a certified savage. I need to go in for a Night Witch or the bandit starts to dash on our tower. We can't allow that up in here. Not up in here, sir. I can't go in for a miner because guess what? I'm just going to get wrecked. Miner is not going to go in the lane that we want. On top of that, it's also very evident that if I cycle my miner, the bats were just going to go ahead. And they weren't going to lag behind. They weren't going to wait for the miner like a good little friend, man. I don't know. They just endeavored ahead. Miner wanted to go to the movies, and they didn't wait for him. So, feels bad, man.
You going to the movies tonight?
We can go for a miner on the left-hand side, all alone. And we'll see what he does. If he goes in Electro, it's fine. Obviously, the one thing that is a bit annoying is if he goes in for a small spell on the skeletons here. Yes, he does it. Of course. Why not? And we'll eat the Electro Wizard damage on the other side. I could go for a Giant here because I think we're up a bit of Elixir and I ate the Electro. Plus, if we go same lane as him, it's generally better. So it's going to retarget. The Giant should get a couple hits. See, the counter push is going to be the biggest consideration for us. But since it's double Elixir, we should be able to defend this relatively easily. First thing for me is cycle the Night Witch so I can start to get my bats spawned on the map. Then we're going to go in for our skeletons after. So then the bandit goes towards that so we can isolate everything. Then when we drop our Electro Wizard really low, I can log at the last second, so then it just doesn't get as much damage. It's just going to get perpetually stunned here, and I think that it might not even get a hit. Oh, okay, it still got one hit, but he went for a poison, so that means I can go for a Night Witch Giant and try to wreck him here. If he goes in for a Mega Knight, which he probably will, then the bats are going to start to swarm. They're going to take the priority, and the Giant at least gets 1 or 2 hits on the tower. So if it gets 1 or 2, I'm very happy, and that's what happened. So I'm waiting for the poison. I'm really waiting for that. Okay, Mega Knight and the bandit both coming through. We need a miner here, so then we can pull the Inferno Dragon. And I think that we have to Giant. I think that is probably the play. The Electro Wizard's going to put in some work, and if I go in for a Night Witch at the river, maybe, just maybe. Okay, so I wasn't able to cycle back to the Electro Wizard. The Night Witch is going to die to the Barbarian. He's going to snowball back the bats. He played that really well. So well played to you, man. Got to give credit where credit is due. I went for an overcommitment, and he punished it. He played super, super well. So I'm going to go for an Electro Wizard now, and then we can go in for a miner. He's going to Bandit. The Bandit's not going to be able to stop him from getting the hit initially, but it will get some dash damage. Waiting for a poison on us. I feel like I want to go in for a cage here, and I want to just, like, let the Bandit dash onto that, and then save our Electro Wizard for his Ram Rider in the opposite lane, because I don't know if he'll be able to defend everything now, because he... Ooh. You know what? I'm going to do this. I think we can cycle back. Maybe I'm wrong. I think this might work because we're going to be able to shut down everything on the right. And if I can just kill the Ram Rider, we win the game. So the Giant's coming through. We're going to go for a log. We need to go for skeletons, and we take the tower. That was a close one, guys. That was a really hype game. I knew that the Electro Wizard would reset the Inferno Dragon, and I was lucky enough to win it. And wow, that was just a really rambunctious, close, crazy one. We're going to sauce out a log against Kevin. We're going to see what's up. Oh, his Hog Rider, it jumped the log. It's got mad ups. So usually the okay. I was going to say, usually Skeletons plus Goblin Cage deny all damage from the Hog, but since he Earthquaked and I wasn't able to get my Goblin Cage in the most optimal placement, yeah, we took some damage, guys. It was a brutal life lesson. Anyway, we can get a giant down. The musketeer is going to lock onto that, and we'll get some phenomenal counter push. And the best thing about this is, guys, guess what? This man is you know what he's going to have, right? He's going to have Earthquake because he showed it. He doesn't have any way of annihilating the Night Witch bats usually, unless it's Royal Delivery, which is really obnoxious. So hopefully he doesn't have that. Oh my goodness, the poison value is unprecedented. We can go in for a miner in the back. He's going to be able to pull the Night Witch to the opposite lane, but I think that some of the bats will still go towards him. Okay, all right, fine. You shut me down, sir.
Why would you do that?
You are a cold sir. You have no heart. Anyway, we can go for skeletons here. And the Goblin Cage Brawler plus the log should be able to shut down the Hog Rider without any damage on our tower. And the Night Witch bats on the right, he's at 1,400 HP. I didn't even notice that. I was deer in headlights looking at the left-hand tower trying to defend my virginity here. And this man lost so much tower damage. That is crazy, crazy stuff, guys. You love to see it. So I can go in for a giant. I can go in for a Night Witch, but I prefer to go for the Night Witch here. If I'm able to go for the Night Witch, it's going to be slightly better. Just because I know for a fact that he's going to try to go in for some spam if I go for a giant. And then I would have to try to defend when I don't have an optimal card cycle. But at this point, I can go for a poison, win the battle at the river, and try to go same lane and just wreck him. So even though I have 1,400 damage on the right-hand side, it's better for me to go same lane against my opponent since we have the better counter push deck, and he doesn't. He wants to go opposite lane, 24/7, 365. I'm going to go for an Electro Wizard so we can stun everything. I think that our Electro Wizard plus... Yeah, you know what? He's not going to get a hit. Exactly. Let's go. It was like Goblin Cage and Electro Wizard slows everything down. Even if he Earthquakes, it doesn't matter. He's going to cycle back to another Hog Rider quite vigorously, and if I log it, and then I drop either skeletons. Yeah, you know what? I don't have any other real reason besides dropping skeletons and then minoring. I think he's probably going to take a ton of damage here. I don't know how you defend this. If we've got Night Witch, we've got Giant, we've got so much coming at you. I think we can go in for another Giant here, go in for another Night Witch and just keep up the aggression. He's down so much elixir. I can go for a secondary poison. We're going to be able to kill the Electro Wizard. We're going to be able to kill the Musketeer. He has no elixir for a Goblin Cage immediately. And even if he does, then it's going to get swarmed by the bats immediately. We have no mercy here. We have the Night Witch. We have the Electro Wizard. We are piling in like a football team. And this guy just got sacked. Like a quarterback. GG, well played, and peace out, brother. Pleasure playing against you and asserting dominance. What a crazy game. Pleasure playing against Kevin. Move on to the next one, and we'll keep up our streak. I don't feel like we're losing anytime soon. So another Hog Rider. Okay.
Another one.
What's happening, Flo? Hog Rider Earthquake. I feel like I've seen this before somewhere. Also, I should have waited with the skeletons. So that was not a good play. But you know what? Sometimes we make misplays. We will bounce back and assert dominance for the rest of this game. Trust me, guys. We're going to go in for our Giant in the back. He's going to go for bats. Bats are going to get one hit on our tower. Usually, no. Okay, they didn't get close enough together and compiled to get that hit. So usually on counter push they get a hit, but they never get a hit when you cycle them at the river. So he's going to go for bomb tower. I definitely think that he's going to have the Spear Goblins variation as well. So I just want to chill for right now and then go in for our miner. I think that we're going to be able to hit the Spear Gobs and then force out a Royal Delivery afterward. It's going to be very annoying for him because the bats are going to be there still. Yeah, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to force out way more elixir. So that's why I purposely cycled the miner on top of the Spear Goblins after I knew that he would not Royal Delivery. And then we forced out a Royal Delivery afterwards. So we forced out 5 elixir there. Feels good, my dudes. So he's going to get one hit with that Hog Rider on the right, most likely. And we can just go in for skeletons to shut down his knight. So at this point, I'm feeling really good. I definitely want to go in the same lane as him. He's going to try to go opposite the entire time because the Night Witch bats are going to overwhelm him and double or triple elixir. So that's what we want to have happen. We're protecting our lower tower HP every single day of the week until we get like, 2,000 damage on the tower. So we're going to go and drop our Giant. We're dropping our Night Witch. We would just minor cycle him if we got him super low, and we would play defense in the same lane still. So you generally just want to go same lane until you can just spell cycle plus minor him out. I'm going to poison here, and I'm not going to overdo it because we know he's going to Royal Delivery anyway. So he wasn't going to Royal Delivery, but then he thought we were going to minor, so then he did. So I could have actually minored there because the Royal Delivery was out of cycle. That was actually a huge opportunity that was squandered for me. It's okay, though. This was a great play for us to go for Electro Wizard and shut down the Hog Rider, and he's down a lot of elixir. So he just went in for an Earthquake. He went for a Hog Rider, and I don't think there's any chance in heck that he defends this now.
No chance.
Because we have Night Witch going towards his tower. He has no elixir to pull it. He went in for Earthquake Hog Rider, and we're like, you know what, dude? That looks pretty cool. I'm proud of you doing that, but it's not going to work out so well because you're down, and our Electro Wizard was at the river. The counter push was immediate. We were up 7 elixir from that transaction, and we were just able to immediately apply aggression with double win conditions when he wasn't able to afford a pull to the middle with the bomb tower, and then also a pull of units that were off to the side, the stragglers of the Night Witch and the Electro Wizard. They're like, you know what? We're Mensa IQ. We can just go straight towards the tower. We don't need anyone to tell us what to do. We know what's good. So extremely intelligent units on the left-hand side for me allowed us to win the game against Flow. And man, we're just flowing through with the wins. Easy wins left, right, and center. 3 games in a row. Nobody's business. So when I go for a miner here, I want to see what's up, see what's happening. Drop it into the safe spot because we do not want to get finessed by someone going in for a tornado on our miner. I'm not about that life at all. We're going to go for skeletons now, and he's going to go in for a goblin barrel. So we're just going to go and log that, shut that down, take no damage. Also, notice how far I placed that back. So if he had finagled me and tried to drop it in the back, we would have still hit it. And if he doesn't, we have a lot of room for error, and we still don't take the damage. So I could poison this. I think he probably would go in for a knight or something. Oof, what do we do? I want to live life very adventurously with this miner, guys. The miner is going to kill the princess. Oh, he went in for Goblin Gang. It's going to be in the opposite lane. Let's go. That is really good for us. We paid out way more elixir, and I don't have to force out 4 elixir with a poison. And I have a much better card cycle so that I can save that for subsequent princesses now. So let's go. That's what you like to see, guys. I can go for skeletons in the back, and as this game progresses, we have a much better matchup. However, early on, if he outcycles me, I kind of lose the game, because then I'm just going to be down too much, and then he can rocket cycle or princess at the river and gradually chip me out that way. But if I make one big push, we can win this game, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. We just need to get to that point where I can poison the princesses and have a great time with that. So I'm going to go and poison the princess before it walks up into it, because it only takes 3 ticks from the poison. If you don't know, now you know. And I think probably going for a giant in the back, right? Or Night Witch. I'm just kind of waiting. If I drop the Night Witch in the back, might get rocketed. We'll see. I'll just switch lanes then. Ooh, okay. This is really good for us. He's just going to eat the bats, and he's not going to go in for anything on that. Means he's probably going to go in for a miner, or he's going to go for princess, and we can definitely go in for a miner on it because he doesn't have Valkyrie to block, so I don't know if he's able to block it. Okay, he's going to go in for Goblin Gang. He's going to spend a lot of elixir. That's an excessive amount. That's all poison value, too, on the lower HP tower. So even though he blocked it, did he actually block it? Because the Goblin Gang doesn't give him any value. We poison the princess, and we can just go and log the barrel and not take any damage. So at this point, he's kind of committed to the left-hand side. He's starting to log it. He's starting to spell cycle it. And look where we're going, guys. Same spot. So I can Electro Wizard, and we can shut down the princess before it gets a hit. If you're quick enough, you can always make that work as well. If you didn't know that, well, now you know it. He dropped it off to the side, but the concept still remains. Okay, I need to go in for a Goblin Cage here. And the skeletons should be able to kill. Definitely want to go for double giant domination.
Double trouble.
And we can go for a poison on top of the Tesla, the Valkyrie, and the princess because it gives us way more value. And then I can go for a miner in front because I think the double Santa Claus is just going to stay alive for way too long, man. Look at how long the Santa Clauses are just being meat shields. And then the giant is still alive too. Oh, no, no, no. He is definitely not happy about that one, Chief. So I can go for another Goblin Cage. That's really far back. I could maybe activate King Tower. We'll see. So we'll see if that works out for us. Oh, let's go. Let's go, boys. So if you're able to look at the shadow and deduce where it is, you can activate King Tower if they drop it too far back. I need a miner on top of the princess. This is getting precarious, guys. I can't let too many princesses stack up. I can also probably poison the princess. It should walk up into it. And then we can log. Yeah, so if I poison the princess and the Tesla, I just figured, like, might as well get that out of the map. Get that out of the way. Skeletons here. Goblin Cage, princess. Yes. Making prediction plays. That's what you like to see, boys. All right. That's actually going to lock onto our tower, but we can hit the princess and we can hit the barrel at the same time, so that's sublime. He's going to get a lot of damage. Yeah, that's a lot. He's down a bit of elixir, though, and we started a giant in the back, so we tried to make one big push. I don't know if it's going to work out, but this is the final countdown, guys. We're going in for the giant. We're going in for the Spammerino. We're going in for the Night Witch. We have double Santa Clauses. We're logging as well because we're savages. And we're in a skeletons and electro wizard here, so that we can deny maximum damage. I think he only gets 1 hit. Okay. Definitely not the best, but it was okay. It was okay. We can vibe with it. I'm going to poison. He misses the Valkyrie. Let's go. I'm like 2 rockets away from utter destruction, though. So that's one thing that's a little bit scary. I think that's right on the tower, so we can just log it. Need to start going in for miners here, and I need to poison preemptively. I think that he's going to drop it further back. Oh, no, he got me. He got me there. He did catch me there, sir. So we're an electro wizard. He's just going to start rocketing, so we need to go pretty hard in the paint, guys. We need to go pretty hard in the paint. This miner doesn't win us the game. If the miner doesn't get a hit, we lose. We need 1 miner hit at least. Bye-bye. Can we get the miner hit? We did get a miner hit. Oh, let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. The bat is going to finish it off, right? Oh, my goodness. That game was absolutely insane, intense, and I can't believe we won that. I actually can't. GG and well played, brother. Let's move on to the next one, and let's keep asserting dominance. We're going to go for skeletons in the back, and we're going to see what's up. What is this guy going to do? He's going to go in for a tennis ball in the back. Oh my gosh, tennis ball elixir golem. So I'm ready. My body is prepared for the spam. I'm a little bit uncomfortable because I know that he's just going to be relentless with their aggression. Ignore the skeleton love on the right. And I am not going to see anything but spam for the next 3 minutes of this game. So we have to defend. We have to play our best here. Okay, so we can go for our electro wizard. And I want to go in for a poison or a log. Yeah, I'm going to go poison first, and then I'm going to log. I want to log the heal spirit. If I'm able to log the heal spirit, then we're chilling. Oh my goodness, this game is just going down to the wire already. If I don't keep the electro wizard alive, I think I lose. We are able to activate the king tower, and everything ends up being great. That's what we wanted to see, guys. Holy crap. Activating the king tower with that electro wizard, and yeah, it couldn't have been better than that. I think he was going to go and spam on the left. I thought he had around even elixir as us, but he didn't. He's going to Inferno Dragon here. So I wanted to catch him, dropping an elixir comb in the back. Sometimes you can do that if your opponent's at 10 and you're at 10, and then they drop it in the back and you spam them. The timing is amazing, man. But I think he's going to go for an elixir golem right in front of this. Be very easily thwarted and defended. So I kind of hope that he does. Remember, he doesn't have any real way of killing this electro wizard, so that's what we're banking on right now. The electro wizard should be able to shut down the Inferno and his electro dragon. And I can go for a miner here because our electro wizard wins against the dragon. And then we can force out more elixir, but very cheaply, right? We're going in for skeletons. We're going for electro wizard and a supplemental miner that only costs 3 elixir. So I still have a lot of defensive capabilities here. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to go for the goblin cage. We're going to go for a poison, and then we're going to log or drop our electro. Yeah, I want to log that just so the Night Witch dies inside the poison, so then it doesn't get healed up. So as long as the bats die there, I think that we're going to be A-okay. I'm also going to go for an electro wizard so then we can shut down the healer, and then I can go for another goblin cage so he's not able to break through. I want to go in for a giant here, so then the heal spirit locks onto that and then doesn't heal up the excessive amount of blobs that he's got coming at us. And he's spamming so much elixir.
You shall not pass!
Guys, he has no way of killing this counter push. We're about to just make a massive parade push and assert dominance on Elixir Gold. And boy, does it feel good. Guys, can we get the 3 electric tiers here coming? I don't know. I think that's definitely possible. Oh, it's so toxic. Look at that, guys. So we have 3 electro wizards. Oh, well, I was hoping that we would have 3 on the map. We almost took the left-hand tower. We didn't. It was so close, but no cigar, guys. Unfortunately, it did not pull through for us. We will win this game and take a commanding win here, though. I'm going to go for a miner so we can take a solid 2 towers here, hopefully. Oh, we don't take 2 towers, but if I let him take the left, then we would have. So, you know what? Sometimes you just got to let your opponent take the left-hand tower so you can take 2 towers and assert dominance to the highest degree.